anyhow, it was like twice or 3 times higher in the Gulf Coast for people associated with a spill than people outside the spill. There's kind of some long-term subtle issues going on as well, in other words.
Daisy, I always ask you to chime in at some point because you represent to me the normal, relatively young person who's fairly well educated and fairly well aware, and I always am interested in what your response is to these conversations. What are the thoughts that go through your mind as you listen to us talk about this and look at the images?
Well, I have to admit I didn't know what was going on with the Mississippi. I didn't know that it was at a high point right now.
So a lot of people just don't know.
Well, I mean, I am
if you're representative, and I'm sure you are fairly representative.
But I am on Vinyl Haven, and that might have something to do with it. You know, not reading the newspaper every day, and not, well, the radio in my car is not working, and that's usually where I get my news, is listening to the radio in my car. So, yeah, I didn't know, which is kind of not very good.
Well, Jean, I'm sure that your students are well aware of what is going on, but Jim, what do you hear from your students?
They're pretty well connected. They're not as connected as I would like them to be. I'm constantly encouraging them to read news, whether it's online or wherever they get it. It's a little depressing that you know, college students are kind of like the upper 15-20% of the educated folks, and if they're not